my first all show was at the OK Hotel in Seattle, Washington. And it was, you guys were headlining. It was my name, and it was somebody else kind of like that. It was, who's Frank? Frank the singer. What's that?
Not Left Insane. Would it have been that band?
No, it was Big Drill Car.
Big Drill Car.
Big Drill Car. Amazing. So it's funny about seeing you. I was an All fan, but it was back in the days of the cassette. I had a cassette, and it was like, I think it was Percolator, but it was like new theme comes in. So yeah, it was Percolator, but I didn't know it was Percolator. It was like a cassette, and so that's the record I had. I had some Descendants records, like, you know, good things and stuff. So I go to the show. I was a kid. I was in junior high, and just getting into punk rock music and kind of wanting to play, you know, myself, but not really knowing what to do. So anyway, I go and I want to say it's My Name, and I didn't know what you guys look like, and they kind of sound a little bit like All, and so I was like, okay.
In there.
So I saw the bass player play a Music Man Stingray, and I was like, that's an amazing bass, and I thought it was you. And I was like,
no,
okay.
That was Rob Williams.
No, I know.
Yeah, your instinct was not misplaced. That guy is still one of the best bass players I think we ever played with on tour. I mean, I think he lives in Echo Park and does soundtrack work now.
Oh, I'm
that's
sure.
His main job. But
yeah.
That guy was. I had to really live up to that guy. I mean, there's something to be said for putting a band on the bill that plays before you that you know is going to push you.
Yeah.
And Big Drill Car were no exception either. My God, when those guys were really cooking, it was really hard to take the stage after them.
Yeah, they're a great band.
They used up all the energy in the room. You had to build it up again.
Yeah. So I saw them play, and I thought it was you guys because I didn't know. I was a kid, and it was like my first real punk show. I'd been to local punk shows and stuff and bigger shows, but this was like a new experience for me. And seeing the Percolator poster on the wall going up the stairs into the venue, I kind of have this visceral memory of the show. And one of the things was just, I'm a dummy. I thought that was All, and then all of a sudden they're done, and then All starts setting up. I see Stefan with his bald head, and then you start. I mean, then you guys go off, and Scott, you know, Scott Reynolds was the singer, and he looked just like Popeye, like you guys always have on the poster.
Of course.
Shirt off, cord around his neck, you know, going down in between his body, you know, just I'm almost done.
No, he was out for blood back then. He was definitely.
Absolutely. I just was blown away. You guys blew everybody away at that show. And the next day at school, there was just a couple other punk rockers they were older than me, older kids. And I kind of looked over, and I felt cooler that day. I was like, because they looked at me like I was like, oh, he knows.
Yeah.